verses of the day. So today's verses of the day are coming from Exodus 14, verses 13 through 14. And this is what it says. Moses answered the people, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." So if y'all want the complete full context of this story, please go read Exodus from beginning. But the beginning of Exodus, the beginning of this chapter is where God decides to harden Pharaoh's heart after he just released his slaves. He said, "I want my slaves back." And so literally God hardens Pharaoh's heart, and God makes Pharaoh go after the Israelites while they're crossing with Moses. And so Moses right here is speaking to his people, because the people are like, "You brought us all the way here just for us to die? We could have just died in Egypt." And so they didn't know what God was doing. Sometimes we don't know what God is doing when he hardens a boss's heart, when he hardens a friend's heart, when he hardens your family members' hearts. God will send people or have people attack you for him to get the glory, for people to see, if it hadn't been for the Lord, you wouldn't have been delivered from all your troubles. So first, what God gives me out of this is, first, when we're complaining, when we're scared, when we're overwhelmed with our circumstances and what's coming after us, or what we don't feel like we can do in our own strength, God said first to stand firm, which means to continue to do what you need to do and what is required of you, which is to pray, seek the Lord, and read his word. Number two, God says you will see the deliverance, which means you're not going to get out of your situation by your own hand, by your own doing. You're not going to get rid of anxiety or depression or that toxic relationship by your own doing. God is going to deliver you from that, so that everyone will know it was God and for him to get the glory. Number three, God says that everything that's attacking you or overwhelming you, you will never see those problems again. Which means once God delivers you from smoking, you will never want to smoke again. Once God delivers you from getting drunk, you will never get drunk again. I'm a living testimony. I have not got drunk again. I have not smoked again once the Lord delivered me from it. Once he delivered me from having sex, I haven't had sex again. And so, lastly, God says he will fight for you. What better way and what better God is it to have than one that says, all you have to do is sit down somewhere? And that's hard for us humans to do, because with our natural tendencies, we feel like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I need to move around to get what I need done. We don't really trust that God is going to be a provider. We don't really trust that God is going to deliver us from everything that's coming against us. We don't really trust that God is going to deliver us to our next season, to our promised land. He's going to deliver us what we need. But God is saying, if you sit still, you need only to sit still. God is going to do the heavy work. He's going to fight on your behalf to bring you everything you need. So I love you guys, and I just want you guys to know that when you're in a scary place where you don't see how things are gonna come to pass, you don't see how God is moving behind the scenes, it just means he's fighting for you, and you have to be still in this particular kind of season. No more scheming, no more planning. Seeking God's face and his counsel is where you get the plans, is where you get your comfort. In his word, is where you will get knowledge and depth of what's going on in your life, or what you need to know to be prepared for what's coming next. If you sit still now and prepare, you will be ready for your next. If you keep worrying about what's ahead, you will miss what God has for you in this season. So when I'm speaking to y'all, I'm speaking to myself. We need to sit still. I love you guys. Bye.